We're going to jump into it. Multiplying polynomials. I want to give you enough practice. So we stayed off, or we finished up with this thing called FOIL yesterday. Now, FOIL is, honestly, it's the same thing we're doing. First, right here, outside, you see they did it on here in blue, and then inside, and then last. It's pretty easy. It's not too hard. Did any of y'all have any questions over yesterday's homework or assignment? Was it pretty easy? It wasn't too bad, right? Okay, so we're going to practice another one today. Let's just wake up. I kind of forgot. Which one did we do yesterday? We did 2A. You know what? I don't think we did 2D. So let's go and try 2D real quick. Just a quick refresher. Remember what we're doing. Can somebody help me out and guide me through this? I need you to turn your mic and give me some heads up on what's going on how to do this, what to do, when to do it, why to do it. Anybody want to help me out there? Anybody? Okay, well, Tristan, you always help me out, brother. Turn your mic. You don't mind? And help me out. What do I do on 2D? Tell me what to do. Tell me what should I be thinking? Real quick. Yes, I'll give you bonus points, Tristan. Help me out, brother.
I know what to do.
Just tell me what to do. What would be your first approach? Tell me what to do. That's it. Real simple. Don't worry about it. You're right or wrong. We'll work from where you're at. Okay? Perfect. 5a times 3a. Okay? So I'm going to come out here and go 5a times 3a. Next one. Perfect, my brother. So you don't have to be perfect, man. As you speak, I'm sorry, you can tell us when I speak, I'm far from perfect. I'm far from an ELA professional or whatever you want to call it. I just go for it. Don't worry about it. Okay, next one. Okay, good. 2 times 3a. So you know how to do it, man. You're doing excellent. Next one. 2 times -4. And I'll finish it up, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So here are the multiplied numbers with numbers. So we got 15. A times A is A squared. Right here in the middle, we're going to get a -20A. Right here in the blue part, we'll get a plus 6A. And then we'll get a -8. Keep an eye on these first ones and the last ones, guys. They always stay with you. I'm going to tell you why. Okay, you all need to pay attention to what I'm saying. Because what's going to happen is, right now we're giving you this. And we're multiplying. Back in elementary, we taught you to multiply. What happened after we taught you to multiply? Do you know what happened after we taught you to multiply? Anybody? We taught you to divide. So eventually, we're going to give you the answers and teach you to go backwards. What did I multiply? Okay, so in here, we're going to use these tricks right here. 15a squared and -8. That is going to be the clue, the key to unlock the middle stuff. And that's it. It's not too bad. It's pretty easy. The middle stuff, guys, usually and always kind of does this where they can go ahead and be combined. Okay? This gives me a -14a. Going once, going twice. How do y'all feel on that one? It wasn't too bad, right? Not too bad? Okay, thank you so much, Tristan. I'm going to give you some bonus points. Next thing is, guys, we're going to come back and do a little more difficult stuff. We're going to do this stuff right here. Okay? It's the same idea, same principle, same everything. So in regarding this first one, just see this first one like that. If you don't mind, see it like that. I would multiply and do exactly what Tristan told me to do right there. And then I would distribute here and do that, right? Now, regarding that, I don't have that. I have this. So the same process here, here, and then here. Just one more step. The next one, same idea that Tristan did. Here, here, but now we have one more, so we go one more. And that's it. And I'm going to give you the heads up. The first thing you multiply stays with you. Okay? The last thing you would multiply, look at this, stays with you. So those two things are very key, very important to us. All right? So let me come back here and show you what we do here for this. And we're going to practice one right now. So this times this, and then this times this. So basically they said this first one times everything over here. There it is. Then we'd come out here, after we do that, we'd get this one times everything here, which would give you here. So I'm going to color coordinate, if you don't mind, just pay attention to my pen. When I multiply 6 times 2, it gives me this 12x to the third. 6 times this negative 3 gives me a negative 18x squared, okay, x squared. 6x times a negative 5 gives me that negative 30. So all these three terms come from multiplying this first thing times this right here, or distributing this one. Next thing is same idea, same principle, we just continue doing this with 5 times 2, 10. And we get these three. Now, honestly, very fortunate. Very fortunate this happens because it's less thinking. These always stay with us. Now, all we got to do is in the middle, find the stuff that looks alike. Well, what do you mean the stuff that looks alike? You see these are x squared? To find anything at x squared here. You see those two? Go together. If you owe 18 and you have 10, you wind up owing still 8. You got it? These x's, you see that x and this x right here? Those are x's. So those two go together. Here you owe 30. Here you owe another 15. So you really owe a 45. So there it is. What do y'all think? Not too bad? Pretty easy? Pretty cheesy? And there it is. Just go through it slowly. Now, what happens if I have this madness? Well, the same principle. So I don't have this one, right? So I would do what? This, this, and this, right? And then I would do this, this, and this. But in this situation, I have one more here. So now I get that next one, and I still continue the same pattern. Every term here times every term here. Just do it systematically. Don't jump around. Don't do crazy stuff. This one times all of them. This one times all of them. This one times all of them. So really you can have an infinite number here times another infinite number here and come up with an infinite big crazy madness. And that's it. So let me come out here and show you what they did. I guess I'll go with the blue since I started off with the blue. This one times all of this. There's this one times all of this. You see it? Next one, we'd have that red one times all of it. And there it is. And the last one, that negative 1 times all of it. So when I do that madness, I wind up, same idea, distribute, 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 and I wind up with these three terms right here. 3y times 3y squared gives me 9y to the third. 3y times a negative 5 gives me a negative 15y squared. And there it is. It's just, honestly, systematic. Now, again, very fortunate. I hope you all see this and it makes sense to you. This part goes with that part. And those are always going to be the first and the last thing to multiply. Those are going to be the key to kind of unlocking what's going on. Now, in the middle of all this madness here, you need to come out here and collect like terms. Well, what do you mean collect like terms? Well, let's just go through it systematically, if you don't mind. I guess I'll go with blue so it won't be so scary. You see any y to the thirds? That's the first thing I see after this one. So I'm going to look for any more y to the thirds. Boom. There it is. Those two go together, and that gives me a negative y to the third. Cool? I'll come out here. Look for y to the y squared. Any other y squares? Oh, yeah, look here. Oh, wait, there's, okay, well, I just find them all. I go up and down and find them all. This, and this give me that. It's not too bad now. I'm promising you, it's not too bad. Now, we have all these taken up, but have this y here left over, and then and there's another y. So then those two give me this one. 6y plus 5y, and there it is. Final answer. What do y'all think? Okay, come on, somebody, Christopher, I need you to put in some chat on there or something. What do y'all think? Jasmine, you're also in here. Dominic, what do y'all think? Allison, Leilani, Louis, come on. Nathaniel, Ruby, Sophia, what do y'all think, guys? Is it hard? What do y'all think? Easy. Okay. So I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to try this one right here. Or we can jump into 4A. Okay? Let's go to 4A. Start copying it down. Start working on it. Start looking at it. Don't be afraid of it. Is it going to take a little while? I'm going to say yes, because what happens is we're going to have to go here, 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 and here, 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 and then combine like terms, and then finally get an answer. It's a lot of steps, but this is actually finally algebra, x's and y's and all this crazy stuff, and you're not afraid of it. You shouldn't be afraid of it. And then you get the answer, and then you're like, seriously, that's all? Like, if you ask my geometry students right now, when they look back at this algebra stuff in the beginning, they're freaking out. Y'all are so lucky. You only have me for 30 minutes. They had me for, ready? 45 minutes, actually 48 minutes. And then we had homework every day. None of this stuff once in a while, Tuesdays and Thursdays. No, we had homework every day, even over the weekends. And if they didn't do their homework, it was automatically bad grade. And the systems work better at school. I would automatically be calling home or emailing them right there. This year, I can't email. I don't know why I can't email your parents. You guys are so lucky. Since now we're all online, there's so many. It's just, I guess they're limiting. I don't know what's going on. It's driving me crazy, but whatever. So a lot of y'all's parents, I do call. Okay, ready? Do you have any questions of what's going on here? Okay, Jasmine, can you help me out, Jasmine? Can you turn your mic, sister? Awesome. So we're going to go here. Awesome. Perfect. I'm going to go with a -8, okay? Okay, perfect. Oh, wait, remember, -5 times 2x squared. You said that. I wrote it wrong. Good. Perfect. I'll finish it up from here, okay? So we'll come out here with this will give me 6x to the third. This will give me 21x squared. This will give me a -24x. This part over here would give me a -10x squared, -35x, and then plus 40. Now I won't lie to you, this goes in my answer already. 6x to the third, and then we're going to go plus 40. I think I can kind of squeeze it in here, all right? Now let me just look at the whole everything. X squared, let me find any more, and there is that x squared. To save time, I'm not telling you to write the steps, but right now I would love for you to be writing the steps. Okay, you should be writing right here, 21x squared minus 10x squared. You really should be doing that, but I'm saving time because I don't want us to run out of time. That minus that gives me 11x squared. Now these x's right here and these x's right there, that gives me a -59x. So this thing, I can read just, whoa, not cool. I'm going to erase this. So I'm going to go plus 40. There's my final answer. What do y'all think, guys? Anybody need help on it? Are y'all okay with it? Do you feel like it's too difficult? Anybody need us to go back and review or say the steps again? I know I didn't put a YouTube video up, guys, for the lesson. Again, honestly, I barely made this class. I had to shut it all down again. It was just not even cool. I know some of y'all saying your Wi-Fi and stuff has been out. Don't worry, I hear you. Mine has been really on the fritz. I don't know what's going on. Just because I got ice? I don't know. Questions over anything, guys? Let me come back to the chat here.